Terel Jones is 5 years older than Mitchell Gilmore. Mitchell Gilmore will be 3 inches taller and have a 2-inch reach advantage.
To get us started, Jason Nivens.
This bout is brought to you by Jackson County Tow, servicing the Metro for over 20 years. Big or small, we're always on our toes. Fighting out of the blue corner, Terel Jones. Fighting out of the red corner, Mitchell Gilmore.
So for the biggest pop of the night from this Independence, Missouri crowd, going to Mitch Gilmore. He is crouched in his corner. You see the pacing for Terel Jones in his corner. Final check of the fighters from referee Nick Behrens. Round number 1. Tonight's fight clock is presented by Hoy Excavating. Fast start for both fighters in the black trunk. Blue glove tape for Terel Jones, red glove tape for Mitch Gilmore.
And Gilmore is going to have to watch out on those naked kicks. He has to set those up, use his hands first. Against someone that's throwing the heat that Terel Jones throws, you don't want to be on one leg when you get hit.
Step in with the left hand. There's the head kick, definitely blocked by Jones. Gilmore trying to stay long. The question mark kick, couldn't find it on the turn.
And he has to be careful throwing those naked kicks, Sean. I can't express that enough. You want kicks up the middle. If you got a guy throwing big hooks at you.
There's the naked right hand, step in from Gilmore. Now in the clinch from the underhook. Left shoulder strike by Gilmore, that was clever.
And I like this for Mitchell, right? Let this tie up a little bit. Maybe get some sting off of Terel Jones, make him wear this a little bit as Gilmore pitches for a guillotine.
On the double leg takedown from Jones. Some squeeze now from Gilmore on the guillotine attempt. So difficult to find it when you don't have the legs.
Yeah,
that was the case there.
Yeah, Sean, you need some sort of leg entanglement. Jones did a great job of passing to side, which completely avoids the guillotine.
Now full mount for Jones, the cage walk from Gilmore.
Good wall walk attempt here by Gilmore. He's going to find himself here on a single. As we see, maybe an inverted triangle attempt.
Looking for the triangle from the bottom as Jones can't find it. Instead, it's the stack from Gilmore. Now looking for the arm bar is Terel Jones.
And it's not a Mitchell Gilmore fight unless he finds himself in some trouble during it.
A little more squeeze on that guillotine attempt. Getting difficult from that position. Lost it. Jones popping his head free now, moving to top position.
Got a little careless there with the front headlock. And then Terel Jones just slicing through the guard like butter. Half guard now mount.
Full mount achieved again from Terel Jones. Jones walking high on the chest of Gilmore in this full mount.
And this is what you don't want to see from a fighter in bottom mount, is someone just hold on. And as I say that, makes me sound dumb, explodes at the right time.
The explosion, the sweep. Driving pressure back to top position for Terel Jones with 45 seconds remaining in a very entertaining round number 1. We are at 145 pounds.
Mitchell makes the same mistake again, going for front headlock once he found himself out of trouble there. Exploded at the right time. And the thing with exploding, Sean, you only have so many of those in you. If you're not using a technical way to get out of these, you only have those explosions for so long.
Full mount again for Terel Jones. Then you see the cage walk attempt for Mitch Gilmore. 20 seconds remaining in the opening round. Looking for wrist control on the inside, S-grip from the bottom for Gilmore.
Jones taking his time here, applying his shoulder pressure to avoid getting athleted out of mount again.
Big shots. Looking to stand up, out and under the backdoor escape. Both fighters back to the feet. Big left hand, right hand just before the bell that ends round number 1.
Good uppercut landed at the end there from the clinch. You could see Jones load up on a knee, and Gilmore was able to land a little cheeky uppercut there as he stuck his tongue out towards his hometown crowd of like, hey, I'm still in this fight. Here in the major pack replay, we see the wall walks from Mitchell Gilmore, and able to get out of position. But once again, found himself on the back when he started fishing for front headlock. Finds himself on his back, and this was towards the end of the round. Terel Jones on top. Mitchell once again picks a good time to explode, ends up back on his feet, and then here we see them in the pocket. Very entertaining first round, and we see a very animated David Rickles in the corner, showing what he should be doing with the ground and pound. I love that. I love don't just tell me the technique I need to do, show me how to do it, explain it to me. Not that I don't know how to do it, but when you're in there, there's chaos. So when you're cornering, you need to sometimes be presentational with what you need from your fighter.
Round number 2. Immediate forward pressure to start the second round from Terel Jones. There's the kick.
Gilmore has to get the respect of Terel Jones.
Body kick that time from Jones.
Because right now, it's just the forward pressure of Terel Jones, just setting up these big hooks. The second Gilmore's back hits the fence, he's looking for one of these big hooks, a la Ilia Topuria.
Teep again from Gilmore, circling out, staying on his bike as we're in the early stages of round number 2. 30 seconds gone in this second round. Hard on the outside kick from Jones on the left hand. Stalking pressure, mirroring the hips is Terel Jones.
Forcing the stance switch out of Mitchell. Those low kicks are nasty, especially the way Mitchell stands with this bladed stance. It makes the low kick just too easy.
Outside kick, that was on the hip of Gilmore.
And he's using that low kick to set up these big shots.
Jack left hook. Jones landed flush.
He's using that low kick as a measuring stick, saying, okay, if I can land this low kick, I'm about to land this big hook on the next hit.
Strong start to round number 2 for Terel Jones. Momentum was swinging back and forth between Jones and Gilmore in round number 1. Big body kick in the left hand.
Body kick hurt Mitchell.
Hard left hands on the right hand from Jones. Jones looking to finish. Stepping over, taking the back. Full mount again for Terel Jones. Jones can see the finish line, trying to reach it here in round number 2. Referee Nick Barron's taking a really close look. More right hands.
Mitchell's still attempting to move here. That's the only thing keeping him safe is an attempt to improve position. But now on this wrist ride.
Left hands with both hooks in. Trying to find rear naked choke. There's the tight body triangle locked on by Terel Jones with 70 seconds remaining in the second round.
Arm. Beautifully done. That makes it tough. 2-on-1 fight now. Very high level stuff from Jones as he looks to flatten out Mitchell with one of his arms being trapped.
Jones working for the armbar from the bottom. Gilmore pulling his arm free, now in the top position and into the closed guard of Terel Jones. Shoulder strike from Gilmore.
I said it earlier, Sean, it's not a Mitchell Gilmore fight unless there's crazy adversity on being inflicted on him.
Gilmore on the right hand, Jones getting back to his feet. Outside trip hit by Terel Jones, that was slick. Short left hands from Gilmore. Heavy shoulder pressure from Jones. This is a really entertaining fight. 15 seconds remaining round 2. There's the shoulder strike with the left shoulder from Terel Jones. Driving pressure from Jones, driving right hands on this step over.
Dagestani handcuffed on the left side, traps the hand.
We move to the third and final round.
Great fight. Here in the major pack replay, we see that outside low kick. This is how Terel Jones sets up his hands. And it doesn't help that Gilmore keeps his blade stance, as we've seen him land a big hook there. That body kick hurt Mitchell. Landed right on the liver. In the open stance, that body kick targets the liver. And man, great on Mitchell to show toughness. Referee thought about stepping in a couple times. Ends up on top for a bit here as Terel Jones maybe was fishing for an armbar off the back. And Mitchell made this opportunity worth it by landing these big shots. I would like to see Mitchell Gilmore stop fishing for the front headlock. Stop going for your anaconda choke. Stop going for your guillotine. You're losing position. But it's tough to do. It's tough to do when you have an old faithful, when you're successful with it in the gym.
Third and final round is upon us. It's been really entertaining to this point. 4-1 Terel Jones versus 4-0 Mitch Gilmore. Two very talented, rapidly emerging amateur MMA prospects. Nick Barron starts round number 3. Just as he started round number 2, forward pressure, then the low kick from Terel Jones. As he started round number 2 to start round number 3, Gilmore staying long on his bike on the circle out. And kick off the mark. Switch step, outside kick. Double rear teeps from Gilmore. Gilmore circling out again. See the forward pressure, feinted the level change again from Terel Jones. Jones on the outside kick, left hand. Hard outside kicks from Jones.
Jones doesn't care what stance you're in, he's targeting those legs.
Jeff Jones is really turning over his kicks here in round 3.
He knows if the wheels fall off, it'll be easier to find those big hooks. He does a great job of cutting off Gilmore, switches his stances to make it the path a little shorter, and then closes it off with these hooks.
Left hook lands again for Jones. Head kick not getting through from Gilmore.
And at this point, we do need a Hail Mary for Mitchell Gilmore. He's down 2 rounds. We need something big here.
Gilmore continuing to circle out, stepping in with the 1-2, Terel Jones. Once again, the outside kick, that was checked, but the right hand getting through on the rear right hand.
Big right hand lands on the button.
More of a snap than the teep kick, caught the chin of Jones, he walks through it.
Leota Machida-esque there with the crane kick. But this is what we need from Mitchell. We do need a big shot here to change the pace of the fight.
1:15 remaining, 3rd and final round. Gilmore check that kick.
Finally a check from Gilmore, but a little too late. The damage has been done. It's forcing the stance switch.
Big left hand again. Side kick that time from Gilmore. See the redness on the back of Mitch Gilmore.
And both these gentlemen in great shape. Jones barely breathing, and he's been keeping this pace up all fight.
Jones continuing to mirror the hips on the step in with the knee, overhand right. Another clever creative striking sequence from Terel Jones.
That was beautiful. That was a Muay Thai-esque technique, right? Lifts up the knee, comes through to the opposite stance with a hook cross.
More forward pressure from Terel Jones. Gilmore taking himself to the corner cushion and to the fence, circling out.
Terel going back to the body. He knows he heard it earlier with the liver kick.
Looking for the takedown is Gilmore. Standing guillotine attempt now from Terel Jones.
Let's see if he decides to pull guard with it. 8 seconds left. He does pull guard with it.
Pull guard, close guard.
Arms are trapped.
Looking for the guillotine attempt. Final seconds of this featherweight fight.
Mitchell says he's good.
There is the bell, and that was quality from both Terel Jones and Mitch Gilmore.
Great fight from both these gentlemen.
And a phenomenal round number 3 from Terel Jones.
Absolutely. He put on a dominant performance. One-way traffic. Mitchell did have little bits of success there, but the fight IQ and the composure of Terel Jones, and not to mention his fakes with the kicks, the knees, the big hooks, the way he cuts off Mitchell, it was just, he found out Mitchell's game real quick and was able to shut it down. Great performance by Terel Jones.
Our fight replays all evening long are presented by Major Pack.
Now let's talk about the toughness of Mitchell Gilmore. We knew he faces adversity every single fight. We know that. It's not a Mitchell Gilmore fight without that, but how tough is this guy? He ate some big shots. Referee was close to stepping in a couple times, and he stayed game, was hurt with the body shot, was hurt with head shots, stayed in this fight.
Our judges assigned this evening for the AMI and the upcoming 4 pro fights by the Missouri Office of Athletics. Their scorecards have been tallied. Our winner announcement is presented by Milagro Tequila. Here's Jason Nivens.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first fight to go the distance. Let's give it up for these 2 fighters. Judge Geary scores about 30-27. Judge DeVilbiss scores about 30-27. And Judge Swanberg scores about 30-27. Your winner, by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Terel Jones!
Impressive performance for Terel Jones over an undefeated fighter. Showed great fight IQ, calmness, selected his shots real well. And this guy hits hard, you know, so I don't know how Mitchell stayed up for some of those shots. Terel Jones it's an understatement to say he's a prospect here at FAC.
That is a quality win for Terel Jones against a quality opponent in Mitch Gilmore, who entered 4-0. Jones exits this fight 5-1. Victorious by way of unanimous decision, Terel Jones defeats Mitch Gilmore.